I have to admit, it's a beautiful part of the country, and I believe that may help you to recover quickly. You've got to give it a chance. You know, it's one of the best clinics in the country, and Dr. Osterman's quite a celebrity.
How nice to be sent to a famous loony bin.
My dear, nowadays nobody speaks about loony bins. The correct expression is rest home. And a visit to a rest home is nothing for anyone to be ashamed of. Just think of it as a nice vacation at a luxury resort. I'm sure you'll find it more comfortable than any hotel.
I'm only going because you decided I had to.
I didn't. But considering how much I paid for advice, I think I should follow it. And they all said Osterman.
I see. And you wouldn't want to lose your money.
No, it's not the money, but with a number of similar patients, he's been most successful. If you'll just believe he can cure you, I promise you in a few weeks you'll be back home with the children again. Stop it! Killing me is one thing, but why commit suicide?
The doctor asked me about your case, Miss Medina.
That's kind of him.
I told him we have noticed a great improvement.
Not in me. This shock treatment doesn't seem to make much difference. It's just a big waste of time.
Oh, no, we've all noticed how different you look now. Much more relaxed and attractive.
Nobody cares whether I'm improving or whether I'm relaxed or not. Nobody cares about me. I've always been alone all my life.
Yes, I know.
You can't really know what it's like when there's no helping hand when you need it.
Then you must let me help you.
I hardly ever saw my parents. What did my father do? I seem to forget. Was he a consul, commercial attaché, spy, and my mother? Nurse, how long have I been here?
I don't know. I was just assigned to you.
What do you really think of me?
I want to help you get well.
You all say that here, but you don't really mean it. As a child, I remember I once got outside one of those gates, though I forget which. And I was soon lost in a confused maze of buildings and crowds of total strangers. I was terrified, and I kept asking everyone I saw if they were my father and mother. With so many people out there, I believed they were in the crowd as well. I knew it. I was sure they were there and I'd find them. But I didn't find them. The police found me, brought me back inside.
You shouldn't let your memories worry you so much.
I know that's true. When I returned in the evening, I was told that Mother and Father weren't even in this country. They'd gone abroad someplace. It was when I realized they were so far away that I got worse. I went crazy with solitude. Oh, it was a nightmare.
But now I'm here to help cure you. I can promise you'll soon feel better.
Oh, nurse, do you mean it?
Believe me. I want you to think of me as your friend, Madam. I'll think of you as my friend, too.
I want to stay near you.
I'll always be with you.
I'm sorry. I wasn't really trying to kill you.
To kill the two of us.
I can never remember anything in those dreadful moments. You
I'll
don't
be
know
back
what it
on
means
Monday.
If you would like to rest, your room is ready now. Please come with me. I think you'll find this place extremely comfortable because you're free to do whatever you want. We don't have many regulations. Our atmosphere is quite informal. I'm sure you'll be happy once you get used to it. You look very anxious, but I can assure you you will like it here. The professor will examine you. That's enough now. I'm sure what you need is a nice rest, please.
You can take that.
Say, Mary, would you mind if I played the next game?
Good morning, Ruth.
Good morning.
How are you?
Better, thank you.
Good. I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay here.
Oh?
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
I believe Ruth is the most dangerous patient we have, Dr. Clay. She's trying to dominate her homicidal mania, but her willpower is insufficient. Oh, thank you. I believe to avoid any risks, we should keep her under close surveillance for at least the next 2 weeks, don't you?
Where's Cheryl? Have you seen her?
Talking to her husband. I'm very pleased with her progress. She's almost cured, I would say.
What do you mean, almost cured?
I mean, there's no point in keeping her here any longer. As far as I'm concerned, Dr. Clay, she can leave in a week. Her husband is making all the arrangements.
But Osterman, her cure isn't complete.
I know you've taken her case to heart, Clay, but I really think we've done all we can. She still has depressions, but she's a long, long way from suicide. Ah, now it's time for me to see Anne. Would you tell the Humes to go along to my office? I'll speak to them afterwards.
Of course.
Thank you. Alfred, get the car ready for Mr. Hume.
Yes, Professor.
Clay, you can also tell him that the car's ready.
I'd be glad to.
Anne! Don't you want to get well?
I'm not sick, Doctor. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't know why I'm here. I didn't want to kill myself or anyone else. I'm not one of those mad people who need you. I just want to make love. Make love, that's all.
There's no question of your being insane, Anne. You're a perfectly healthy woman. It's just that your desire to make love is excessive, compulsive. Go and take a shower.
Good morning, Mr. Hume. Cheryl?
I know. Visiting time is up. And I guess I'd better be getting along to the airport. However, it hardly matters. In a week's time, Cheryl's coming home for good.
According to Professor Osterman.
You mean you don't agree? But look how much better she is. After all, I brought Cheryl here myself, and I should know when she's back to normal. And besides, she's the legal owner of our company. We do need you, Cheryl. You must come back to work.
Well, her wife tried to kill herself, Mr. Hume. She may try it again. We've not yet got to the root of her trouble.
You've had plenty of time, and frankly, I don't think it's all that serious. She was working too hard and just needed to rest. That's all. The board of directors is looking forward to your return, darling. The meeting is set for the 25th.
Mr. Hume, your plane will be leaving in an hour, if you'll excuse me.
Bye, darling.
Miss Palmer, Ihr Herr Bruder ist zu Besuch gekommen.
Grüß dich.
Peter. So good to see you again.
Let's see you now. You look much better. I know it's awful being cooped up in a place like this, but I'm sure it won't be for much longer.
Please, Peter, I must get away.
Oh, I spoke to Professor Osterman. He feels you're doing well, actually. In this kind of clinic, you're bound to get...
But I'm not getting better because nothing's the matter. They should know it by now. They all assume that everyone has a mental illness. Oh, Peter, why can't you love me the way you used to when we were children?
Anne, no, you mustn't say that.
You haven't forgotten our little bed, have you? And how you comforted me.
Niemals sind Vater oder Mutter zärtlich zu mir gewesen. Du warst der Einzige. Immer wenn ich geweint habe, hast du mich getröstet.
Anne, we must forget about all that now.
When I became a woman, you stopped loving me. And I began to look to other men for what I'd found in you. But there's nobody like you, Peter. Only you calm that passion that I feel burning, scalding, the very heart of me.
No, forget about all that, or I won't come here anymore. Now calm down, get a grip on yourself. I didn't come here to upset you.
Look, Peter, You don't say I'm mad, but you believe it. Is that why you want to keep me here? You ran away from me, though I don't know what I did. I'm so lonely. In the meantime, I have to go on living shut up here with a bunch of real weirdos.
I'd better have a word with Osterman.
But why do you want to do that? Please, Peter, if you love me, let's leave together.
You must
You don't need to explain.
It
was all right to play love games as a child. But now we've both grown up, you can't. You're afraid of what people will say. But each day I die here.
We'll talk about all that the next time I come to visit you.
Peter, tell me I'm still beautiful.
You're perfect, Anne.
If you only knew what you mean to me, Peter. I miss you so much. And you're never here. I feel so alone.
No, Anne. You must understand that anything we did as children is over with now.
Well, I would say Mara is suffering from a morbid fear of open places. I've known cases of patients who refuse to leave their own rooms, and others who wouldn't let anyone in. It's known as agoraphobia. Ah, here's Mr. Hume. As I was saying, she receives very few visitors, so I'd like you to look after her.
All right, Doctor.
Thank you.
I'm delighted your wife's so well.
Clay's not so sure.
Dr. Clay's a good man, though he has a tendency to be overcautious. But in this case, I think his caution is uncalled for.
Goodbye, Professor.
See you next week.
You feeling better now?
Yes, thank you.
Shall I move that one? Or this?
was good.
You're a wonderful player, Miss Goldman, aren't you?
You're not concentrating.
Do you want me to call Matter, Professor?
No, she must want to come of her own free will.
She won't do it. It's too soon. However, we can't leave her alone all day.
Well, you can try, if you want to, and stay with her if necessary.
All right, I will.
Is that clear?
Yes, Professor.
Am I disturbing you?
No, not in the least. She's beaten me. You play.
You can start this game. All right?
Please, get your clothes on and go back in. You mustn't stay here.
I'm like one of your little plants. I need you.
No, I don't want to.
Why not?
Please, miss, I'm just a gardener.
I'll uproot all your plants. So you'll have to stay with me.
But if they catch me with you...
Come on.
Who is it?
Ellen. Don't you want to join the others in the lounge?
No, I don't feel like it.
Don't worry, I didn't come to force you. You don't have to go down.
I was afraid you were ordering me. I was worried.
You are here to be cured, and we're here to take care of you.
I'm feeling quite a lot better already. I mean, well, I'm not making any attempt to hide.
I'll come by later and see how you are.
I normally don't go to bed until very late, so you can look in whenever you like.
Dr. Hyde, I think it's time for the patients to retire.
Anne is missing.
What, again? Well, she's certainly not in here. She must be outside. Go and look for Miss Palmieri. How did she manage to slip away?
What's your first name, Doctor?
Francis.
Am I free here?
Why, of course.
I just wondered if I had to account to anyone for my actions or feelings.
Not at all. Here you are in complete charge of yourself.
Here, but outside. Well, will I be like I was before? With all of that loneliness, suffocated by everything, unable to make decisions.
No. You won't return to what you were before. You will win over your obsessions. You've been cured.
Then what were you so doubtful in front of my husband for? Oh, can I ask you something? Before I came here, I felt lonely. I felt I needed to find someone with whom I could share my life. You understand that?
Of course I do. Everyone needs someone to love.
I know, but I've never found him. Certainly not in my husband. Francis, I want to see you after. Alone. Please don't say no. I'll come to you.
I you were like that.
You should go now.
No.
Don't be stupid. Go.
No, I'm so happy. Why can't I stay?
Because if you stay, a nurse might come in and I'll get in trouble.
Why? You really let me go with...
Miss Palmieri! Miss Palmieri!
They're looking for you, so you gotta get dressed quick. Don't let them find you here. Hurry.
Miss Palmieri!
Get your clothes on. Hurry.
No.
You have to get away. Quick.
Miss Palmieri!
My place is here.
Miss Palmieri!
If they find us, I'll get fired.
Kiss me again.
Miss Palmieri! Miss Palmieri!
Go away.
Here I am, boys. Give me a kiss.
Miss Palmieri, don't act like that.
No. Stay out here. The three of us together. No. Come on.
Miss Palmieri. Please control yourself. Miss Palmieri. Come on.
No.
No. That's enough.
Come on.
Come on.
Who's there?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Professor.
I'll come to see you tonight.
What are you doing here? Why are you hiding?
I didn't realize it was you, Doctor.
I thought I heard a noise, like someone wandering around.
Yes, Doctor, I got that impression, too. And I was just checking.
Well, everything seems to be in order. I think you'd better run along to bed. Good night.
Oh, yes, I was just going, Doctor. Good night.
took you so long?
I heard footsteps and noises, and I was afraid I might be seen.
Come on, let's go.
I'll help you.
I was waiting all evening for you, Helen.
I couldn't get here any sooner. Like that?
Marvelous. Thank you. You know, I've never known anybody like you before. You want to try it off that? How marvelous. I'll do that.
All right, dear. I'll wait for you in your room. You think, dear? You think I love you because of all the attention that you've given me. But even so, Francis, what's the difference between a new love and a new life?
Cheryl, it's almost inevitable that in cases like yours, the patient develops an attachment for the doctor.
Francis, this never happened before. You're the first person I want like this. I've never really lived. But you already know that. The important thing now is that I'm cured. Cured of a hopeless marriage.
No more, Cheryl. Please, this is a bit embarrassing.
Everything depends on you and the way you feel about me. I'm yours.
I must do my rounds. I'll be back later on.
Come and lie down with me. Lie down here. Please. Say yes. Please. Oh.
That music's from your native country, isn't it?
Yes, I must have danced to it when I was a child.
Vieni, prenderai freddo.
Ma che è successo? Ho sentito un urlo.
It's monstrous. Incredible. The arrow was shot from outside, according to the nurse. Pull yourself together. It's the arrow from the crossbow. As for you, don't let anyone in here for any reason whatsoever. Come with me, Doctor. Keep everyone out.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
Well, who killed her?
We have nothing to go on. What are you doing here?
She was with me.
We better check the rest of the building. I'll phone for the police immediately.
Francis! Look!
Dr. Osterman. Look, the other sword is missing. The murderer is still armed.
This is the work of a psychopath, a cold-blooded beast, and he's still at large. We must keep a close watch on all the patients without alarming them. I'll call the police and wait for you in my office, Dr. Clay. Yes, Commissioner. I can't explain now. I'll give you all the details when you arrive. Yes, please come without using sirens and with the utmost discretion. I have reason to suspect that the murderer is still in the clinic. Thank you.
acted like a fool. Explain, or can't you? You moved the bodies, extracted the weapons, and took them away. Wasted your time. Then finally called the police and asked us to come as quickly as possible and with the utmost discretion. You must think this is sort of a sideshow, and not the handiwork of a brutal killer, of a sex maniac. You must be crazy. Up to now, you've been acting like an accomplice.
I refuse to stand here and let you be so insulting.
Relax, Professor. Why should you feel the commissioner is insulting you? Up to now, everything you've done has helped the killer.
That's enough.
Not by half, it isn't. You've interfered disastrously with the police. Neither my colleague nor I can do anything whatever to prevent other killings from taking place in this clinic. Telephone headquarters.
This is Lieutenant Long. I want you to send the emergency squad out here immediately.
Dr. Clay, my senior assistant.
The other patients are under control, Professor.
And you, Doctor, haven't you been told to inform the police when someone commits a crime? My theory is he's still waiting, planning to kill again and hiding in the clinic somewhere. You agree, Clay?
Yes, Inspector.
You consider the previous murders the work of a maniac. Am I right?
Yes, Inspector.
Well, we'll give the killer the chance that he's been waiting for.
It's an interesting idea.
He's a bloodthirsty maniac, and once he's started, nothing will stop him.
I understand your reluctance, Clay, but the inspector, I think, is right. Perhaps we can stop the killer before he commits more crimes. And I think I have what you need. We have a patient, Cheryl Hume, whom we feel is fully cured. From a clinical viewpoint, in fact, this could give us proof of her recovery.
Would you guarantee the absolute safety of the patient and everyone else? Yes, Dr. Clay. As soon as the emergency squad gets here, we'll guarantee that without reservation.
Good. What do you want us to do?
Don't you do anything. I'll talk to the girl myself. If you want to help, keep out of my way.
What did the commissioner say to you? I must know.
I want to help. I'm the bait.
No, I won't allow that.
But why? I'm perfectly well now.
No, it's not possible. You're not completely cured yet.
Oh, I see everything clearly now. Francis, you've done a lot for me, and now I want to help you. Oh, you don't need to worry about me. After all this, I appreciate just how much I love you.
All right, Cheryl. If you want to. Quick, after him!
Now I understand everything. You wanted to kill me.
By killing 5 girls, it would have made it difficult to trace the murders back to him.
Now it's obvious that the real target was Cheryl. Hume created the idea of a maniac to cover himself.
My men saw him heading for the nurses' quarters in there.
Good, they're well guarded. Be in there. Shoot on sight.